This is an absolutely amazing start to the day, and I'm so happy for all my Indian brothers and sisters. India legalizes crypto, unveils 30% tax on sale of digital assets. Well, we all know that the tax part isn't the funnest or the most exciting, but it is so important to note that India has made their mind up for the time being and has legalized crypto. And the fact that they've established somewhat of a tax or some sort of guidance on this is absolutely amazing. Heck, it's better than the United States because the United States still doesn't know what they want to do regarding crypto. One thing we can all agree on is that India is immensely bullish on technology. And the Indian government understands that. And I'm very excited to see how cryptocurrency thrives, especially out of India, because there's so many intelligent, smart people over there, and I really think that they're going to be building amazing things. Also, too, you guys, it is important to note that they have announced plans for an Indian central bank digital currency, a CBDC, that will be launched in April, which is actually right around the corner. It's happening fast. The country's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, has been working on a phased implementation strategy for the CBDC. This is pretty cool. I'm 100% with it. At the same time, you guys, I'm not the biggest tax person, but I also understand how important it is to work with regulators and government bodies to get things done to push this stuff through. And remember, us in the United States, we're still behind India. But at the same time, do not forget to write to your government officials, push for positive regulation. This is our time to do something positive. Let's go ahead and make the most of it. And again, congratulations to India. This next story is actually very interesting. So according to Whale Alert, which most of you guys should be following them on Twitter because it lets you know of very large transactions that occur throughout crypto. But they went ahead and tweeted this: 10,000 Bitcoin of stolen funds transferred from Bitfinex hack 2016 to unknown wallet. Okay, we talk a lot about not your keys, not your coins. And one of the reasons why, if you're leaving your cryptocurrency on a centralized exchange, it could be subject to hack or get stolen. Back in 2016, we saw a lot of crazy stuff happen in crypto, and it was really the wild west. Things are getting a little bit better, but at the same time, there are some funds that were misappropriated or stolen way back when, and they're starting to surface. The fact that 10,000 Bitcoin was recently transferred, this makes me a little bit nervous, but at the same time, hopefully they will be able to apprehend these perpetrators. Who knows? We'll have to see. And of course, it wouldn't be a Taco Tuesday in crypto without Michael Saylor tweeting this. MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 660 Bitcoins for approximately $25 million in cash at an average price of $37,865 per Bitcoin. As of 1/31/2020, we hodl 125,051 Bitcoins acquired for $3.78 billion at an average price of $30,200 per Bitcoin from MicroStrategy. So there's a lot of important things to note here. How does Michael Saylor keep obtaining capital to buy the dip? Well, he's a very smart man. And what he does is when they accumulate Bitcoin, they go ahead and take out collateralized loans. That's at least the narrative that I have. A lot of people do that. It's a very popular tactic to essentially avoid paying taxes and to have liquid capital. Again, if this is something you're interested in doing, please always consult with a licensed CPA. You don't want to do anything just because you heard some random YouTuber talk about it. You want to talk to a professional. Either way, though, this is very bullish for Bitcoin, and that could potentially be why we've had the mini breakout. Let's take a look. This is our Bitcoin chart here, and we covered the Bitcoin monthly close earlier on a YouTube short. And I'm neither bearish or bullish on the monthly close. I'm very interested in it because we did get that swing wick low all the way down to approximately $33,000, but it was bought up so fast. Either way, taking a look at the 6-hour chart here, or excuse me, the 4-hour chart, we're seeing that we finally broke above this area of resistance at about $39,000. This is good. We are struggling a little bit to get above it, but at the same time, we had all this consolidation between about 33,000 and about 39,000, 38,000, and it's nice to see that we're getting the nice breakout. If we do continue to run upward, we will be hitting this area of resistance at approximately $41,000 to $42,000, and then of course we do have more resistance here at about $46,000. This is also why we talked about taking short-term trades. This is our cryptocurrency heat map, and as you can see, things are looking pretty decent. One of the things we've talked about on the show was getting into short-term trades and taking profit. The reason why is because Bitcoin was very, very uncertain, and technically we still are. Just because we do have that breakout over $38,000 doesn't mean we're out of the clear yet. And again, you guys, price can change in an instant. So if you want to start scaling in for dollar cost averaging, for long-term swings, I think it's okay, just as long as you understand the implications. And if we are in fact in a real bear market, we can still get a lot more downside. But I really think that this particular market is more for traders, people who are able to enter and exit very, very fastly, and also those who understand the risk and are able to actively cut a position. And of course, El Salvador is currently fighting against the IMF. We know that the IMF is not necessarily happy with El Salvador's decision to make Bitcoin legal tender, and the IMF will come after more small countries doing this. A lot of the reason why these small countries are going against the IMF and utilizing Bitcoin as legal tender is because the United States dollar is not what it used to be. We have printed an excess amount of it. We are experiencing high levels of inflation, and our United States government, I don't think the people running it have any idea what they're doing, and this is for both sides. I don't like to align with a particular party. So make sure before you guys come at me, you understand that aspect of me. But let's talk a little bit about this. This quote is probably my favorite. "No international organization is going to make us do anything at all," Treasury Ministry Alejandro Zelaya said, adding on a local television station that Bitcoin as legal tender was an issue of sovereignty for El Salvador. El Salvador wants to break away from all of the oppression. It is a small country. I think what they're doing could potentially be a really great thing for the future of El Salvador. A lot of people don't like it though. And one of the reasons why people don't like it, number one, they're not from there. They don't necessarily understand how the culture works or how the economics work of El Salvador. And another thing that I would like to add is at least the president and the people of El Salvador, their government bodies, are trying to make a difference. They're trying to give their people a better quality of life. If you continue to try the same thing over and over and over again and it doesn't work, you're stagnant. You're not going to make an impact. But at least if you try something different and you do fail, at least you can say you've tried and you did your best. That's the way that I run my household, and it's nice to see other people kind of take that same ethos. And of course, we have to speak on Tom Emmer. The Biden administration catastrophic economic policies caused inflation to hit 7% in 2021. It hasn't stopped there. Inflation has now climbed to more than 8% in my district. So let's talk about inflation a little bit. A lot of people are opposed to Tom Emmer because of his political party association. Guess what, you guys? In 2022, let's try to focus on people's intentions instead of what party they align with, because that makes up a very, very small part of what they are. The media has done this disservice to the United States people and made us think that we need to be divided. We really, really don't. There is not going to be one person you meet in the world that you will agree on them with everything. Humans are different. We operate differently, and that's okay. Just because I think A is great and you think B is great doesn't mean we can't come together. We can't bring together our similarities and fight the good fight. We have a problem in the United States, and that's inflation. We are printing money. We're doing things completely backwards. We need to unite on some front. It's okay to disagree with people, but at the same time, we should probably pay attention to people who may have our best interests. And I do think that Tom Emmer has done a great job of speaking out about this. I want to take this time to talk about LooksRare. I've seen the platform. I think it's amazing. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to start using it instead of OpenSea. No, this is not a paid shout out. OpenSea's got a lot of problems. OpenSea did a lot of really great things for crypto, but at the same time, LooksRare does have a lot of really great things going for them. And I might mess around and list my Mutant Ape Yacht Club NFT for sale soon. If I decide to do so, I will let you guys know, but all I know is the floor is rising and my average buy-in was between 4 and 7 ethereum. So I'm sitting a little bit pretty now. And of course, we got to give it to Phantom Wallet and Solana, because they just announced that Solana Pay is already available on Phantom for iPhone. We talked about the announcement yesterday regarding the Phantom wallet being able to be used on an iPhone, but now Solana just tweeted earlier today Solana Pay, which is going to be a decentralized, secure, and open source payments protocol for the next generation of merchant payments. This is dope. I absolutely love it. I haven't really explored the app yet on the iPhone. The only thing that I really think is important to note is that if you are running a business and you sign up for a crypto account and you're not using your EIN, your business identification number, you're not going to be able to obtain those tax benefits. So please keep that in mind if you are a merchant and you do plan to accept USDC, Solana, or whatever cryptocurrency. Make sure you do speak with a licensed CPA, somebody that can walk you through all this stuff, but that is something to note because a lot of people think that they can just accept crypto as a business, but a lot of these websites, a lot of these platforms do not allow you to enter in your EIN, and I found that out earlier this year. So I'm just spreading the information. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. Me and Lo are starting to feel a little bit better, but more so me, because as always, parents get sick, the kids do not, or if they do get sick, they're barely sick. But anyways, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and set alerts. I will catch you later. Bye-bye.